Hey guys, this is Chef Chris, and today we are making green onion, garlic, and cheddar biscuits. Sharp cheddar biscuits to be exact. Oh, so delicious, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner. These biscuits are amazing. They're so light and airy on the inside, yet also lightly crispy and golden brown on the outside. And today I'm going to show you guys how to make it. Alright, so let's get started. We're going to start off by preheating our oven to 450 degrees. I know it's a little bit high, but these biscuits need good heat. Alright, so in a food processor, we have got 2 cups of all-purpose flour, along with 1.5 sticks of diced frozen butter. Very important. You want to make sure this butter is diced and frozen. So I went ahead overnight and I stuck it in there. Minimally 3 hours, okay? Make sure it is frozen. Alright, so we're going to give this a pulse. We're pulsing once, we're stopping. Pulsing twice, stopping. You're going to pulsate this probably about 10 to 15 times. Now, we're not going to continuously pulse this. We're not trying to make a dough. What we're trying to do here is get these butters to dice up to about pea-sized pieces, just like that. Now you can totally do this without a food processor. You're going to put the flour and the butter in a bowl, and we're going to crush it just like that with your fingertips till you get those pea-sized pieces of butter. Alright, so I'm going to put this in a bowl, and we're going to add in a few ingredients. So to this, we are adding a little bit of sugar, give it that nice sweetness, along with a little bit of salt and some baking powder to help that rise. Give it a nice stir, and of course I could have totally added everything in the food processor at once, but I will admit I forgot, but it's okay. Give it a nice stir, make sure it's all mixed together. Alright, at this point we're going to add in a nice, I think I used about 4 pieces of green onion that I diced up, along with some sharp cheddar cheese. It's going to give it that nice bite. I love sharp cheddar. Alright, so we're going to give this a nice toss, make sure everything's covered with that flour and well distributed. Okay, at this point, we're going to create a nice well, and I just noticed. I don't know where that video clip went of me adding garlic, but I threw a little bit of garlic in here, okay? So don't be worried. Okay, so we're going to throw in a nice egg that we've beaten up well, along with a nice cold cup of buttermilk. I love buttermilk biscuits. At this point, we're going to give it a nice stir. We're not really stirring too much. We're more folding and cutting through. You do not want to overwork this. Otherwise, you're going to get that really tough biscuit that nobody wants. I'm sure you've had those before. No good. Okay, at this point, we're going to throw it on a cutting board. Do a little bit of flour, although I didn't need it. As you can tell, this dough is not very doughy or sticky. It's more crumbly, and that's what you want. You're going to be like, what is this? This does not look right, but that is exactly what you want. So I'm going to go ahead and squish this together. I'm sort of kneading it. I'm folding it over just a little bit, more compacting it, squishing it down to get probably about an inch, maybe to 1.5 inches high. That's whatever the height of biscuit you want. So I'm patting this down pretty well, squishing it, patting it. And right there we are set. Okay, so we're going to use a cookie cutter here. I think my cookie cutter is probably about 2 inches wide. Whatever cookie cutter you want, totally fine. So we're going to get that, and we're going to put this on a baking sheet along with a silicone mat, which I'm using, which is great. Now you can tell just from this picture about the flakiness. Look at that. That biscuit right there, you can tell it's going to be beautiful. All right, so I've made, now this recipe will make you 13, a baker's dozen. So you can have this leftover bit right there, totally fine. Give it another squish, incorporate it together. You're not folding, you're not doing anything, you're just squishing it nice and tight. And we're going to cut that again. So it'll give you 13 perfect biscuits. Okay, at this point, we're going to use an egg wash to get that beautiful golden color, which is just an egg, a little bit of milk or water. I use milk. And we're going to stick it right into that preheated oven for 10 minutes. So I set the timer, not too long at all, right? This is a very fast recipe. 10 minutes are up, and oh baby, we have got gorgeous brown cheddar biscuits. Those are amazing. Look at that. I couldn't help. I know they're hot. I actually burned my hand pretty badly, but oh, so delicious, so flaky. I'm eating this tonight with some lasagna, and this go great with anything, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, like I said. But that is my cheddar, green onion, and garlic biscuits, guys. And if recipes you guys would like to learn how to make, let me know. And as always, I hope you guys enjoy.